All right. Can you hear me now? I think you can hear me now. All right. Is anybody there? So I had to start a new group. So, hey, sorry. Welcome. I don't know. So I'm starting a new one. So hopefully you'll find me in the old one. So let me just go throw another quick note out there on Facebook to say, find me in my new live session. So maybe they did. So there we go. See, I'm still live. So all right. Okay. So maybe we're back. Okay. Oh, yay. We can hear me. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. Technology is awesome when it works, but not so awesome when it doesn't work. So thanks for joining me. I'm so excited. So we're going to do some summer camp stuff today. So I've been kind of working on that this morning. So I'm very excited. So anyway, I'm going to leave my glasses on so I can see. So these are not the blue glasses, so hopefully you can see me. So anyway, how are we all doing? Thank you for being here. Hey, Lorraine and Joan. Anyway, thanks for the reminder, Joan. It's like, I thought I did my little, little note and thought I posted it, but clearly I didn't. So, hey, Julie and Renee and Shelly. So thanks so much for joining me. So what do I want to talk to you about? Like, I am like so far behind on the 100-day project. So I'm going to click over here to this one. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, so you guys getting a sneak preview. So yet, actually, this is the first time I haven't posted in the 100-day project. So, thank you, Renee, for getting rid of the boohoo VidStar. Thank you. Renee is like the best blessing in my life, and just because she just takes care of all those little administrative things, so it's awesome. So anyway, the 100-day project, yesterday's the first day I didn't post because I just didn't have time. So anyway, so you're supposed to see, I thought perfume bottles, because they're beautiful. And I just love that verse about, put on a fragrant aroma. And I thought, well, that's definitely something we need to know how to draw is a perfume bottle. So anyway, maybe we'll do that one of these days. And then today should be art supplies because everybody needs art supplies. So anyway, I will get those posted later and I will get caught up. Whew. All right. And then the next thing. So if you haven't watched the video I posted Monday, I just kind of wanted to walk through my summer camp workbook. So there's my summer camp. So I just use watercolors. So I just have this, which I'm not totally in love with. So I just use this. This is like the Master's Touch watercolor. So it's normally $40. It says 48 colors. But they have half price sales. So it's very good that I got this for half price. So that was good. So anyway, so this was good. But then I also got another set. And I can't even pronounce it. So I'll have to play around with those. But I love doing this little guide because sometimes these colors are really dark and it's like, oh, which one is this dark blue one, that kind of thing. So that kind of helps me. It's although I have it backwards. I wish I'd have done it so it was like this, but I have it backwards. So my little brain has to work a little harder to find the colors. But anyway, and actually Tracy Hewitt is an artist that I follow, and she was telling us that she has a whole book of all her color swatches. I'm like, ooh, starting another journal. Could do that. So, yeah. So, all right. So anyway, so there's that. So that's what I used on this, and I totally did not use a lot of water because this is just regular index cardstock, and it would get really bubbly. So anyway, so there's that. And so here are my, let's see, I'll put those over there. So here are my summer doodles. So feel free to use these if you have no inspiration until you get inspiration, because it is totally fine to emulate somebody else's work, just as long as you're not going to turn around and resell it. But if you are just working on your skills, then you can totally copy off somebody else, and it's not cheating. It is just expanding your skills because you're learning new ways to draw and new lines and new ways to put images together. And then eventually you're going to kind of get to the point where, well, that's okay, but I really think we should do it this way. And then you're going to start adding your own little touches to it and develop your own style. So, and you'll just move away from copying people. So nothing wrong with that. So just feel free to use my doodles. And then this is my summer page. Oh, there we go. So, anyway, so I had total fun with that. Anyway, I am so longing to go to the beach, but my husband hates the beach, so I don't know how I'm going to figure out how to get to the beach, but I need to get to the beach. So, all right. So anyway, so you can see a lot of my summer things are all about the beach because it's just where I really want to be. So how's the bucket list? So here's my bucket list. Okay, this is not a pizza. Okay, that is my garden. So we used to have an in-ground pool. And then 2007, there was this big, huge earthquake in Kentucky, and it sent tremors all the way over here. And actually, St. Louis was on a big fault line. So we had this big, huge, back in 1811, I think, the Mississippi River ran backwards for 3 days because of the, anyway, I don't remember all the details, but we're on a big, huge fault line. So anyway, so there's, someday we're going to have an earthquake. Anyway, hopefully not soon, praise the Lord. Please not. But anyway, why am I telling you about my pool? Because the earthquake broke all the pipes. And so it was either, oh, we should get a new pool, or maybe we should send the kids to college. So anyway, so the youngest kid got to go to college. And so when I have no pool. So now we filled it all in. So we got 100 yards of dirt. That was a project. And so this is my, I know it looks like a pizza, but it's not. So I have this, I'm going to take pictures when we're all done, but I am so not ready for pictures right now. But my son's, my oldest son bought a house built in 1905, and I found this huge wagon wheel, and so I took it and I buried it, and I've got plants hanging on it. And then I found the old chair, and so this is my daylily garden. And then I've got like a tic-tac-toe board here, and a little fountain there, and then this is my annual garden over there. So this part of the garden is all lovely, and this part of the garden is all overgrown. So as soon as I get this not overgrown, I will take pictures, or maybe I'll just take a little video tour. We'll just take a little tour. And so anyway, so I just decided, since we're not doing much this summer, that this is the summer of the garden. So, because literally, I didn't get to it last year. There's lots going on last year, and I literally have 3 trees growing right here. So I've got to get the lumberjack to come cut down the trees down for me. So I thought we were going on a road trip because my husband loves presidential museums. So I thought maybe we'd go to Little Rock to go down to the Clinton Presidential Museum, or the Truman Museum is over in Kansas City, so we've been to that one already. So, but maybe go to Abilene, Kansas to go see the Eisenhower Museum, but none of them are open, so we're probably not going on a road trip this summer. So instead, I'm going on a road trip, and I'm going to go bike. I love biking, so I used to be able to ride 100 miles a day, but that was a long time ago, so I'd love to get back up to that, so that would be fun. And obviously when you bike, you are burning a bazillion calories, so I always make sure there's some ice cream on my route. That's really important. And then I am going to fill up a journal, so I think I did a little flip through. Those journals must be upstairs because I don't have them right now. So I did some trees. I did some crazy trees. I'll show you my trees I did. So this is my doodle trees. So there's one doodle tree, and there's another one. So I just was trying to just do a tree, but just really get out of the box with it and not do so such a traditional tree. So I just decided to just put a lot of little boppy colors in, kind of kept it blue and green, and then I went back with a pen, and now notice I have a blue and a green pen and a white one, and just started doodling in the tree. So I think somebody looked at it and said, oh, it looks like a coral tree. So, and then this one I decided, and actually, okay, let's see, do you see faces in here? I totally see faces in here. So let's see, make sure I'm not missing comments, but I decided maybe it would be interesting to just doodle in the spaces. And then, so right here, I see a an eye, and I almost see a mouth. And to me, this looks like, and maybe another eye over here. So to me, this almost looks like a chicken smoking a cigar. Okay, so this is, maybe I should title that, Chicken Smoking a Cigar. But then over here, I see another, because what I did is I put another one of those there, and then I look like, oh, a face, and I'm like trying to get rid of the faces, and then I got another face. So I see a big, huge nose here, and the eye there, so it kind of looks a little dragony. So dragon plus chicken smoking cigar. I think that's what we're going to call that. But anyway, so there's my tree. I'm just trying to get out of the box to really kind of stretch myself a little bit to just kind of, oh, you see a dragon. Yeah. So, anyway. So, yes, I did ride 100 miles a day. Yes, my sister is a very avid biker, and she once a month rides, and she's actually 67. She old. Hopefully she's not going to be watching this. Anyway, I'm old, but she's real old. Anyway, she rides 100 miles a day, once a month. Anyway, but back a couple of years ago, I wrote pardon my French here, but there's a bike ride in Wichita Falls, Texas, called the 100 Now 100, pardon my French there. But I did it in 8 hours and 4 minutes. I was very excited, but it's been a few years, and I'd love to get back to that. But I love being on my bike, just the being out and the wind and smoking chicken dragon. Sorry, it's just like buckle up and stay with me today. This is kind of, I'm all over the place. But anyway, yes, biking. I love biking and smoking chicken dragon. Okay, I love it. That's what we're going to call it, Smoking Chicken Dragon. So, all right. So I'm going to fill up a journal with my watercolors and finish the 100-day project. At this moment, I have nothing in the tank for the 100-day project. I'm just tired, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like day 66 or 67, so we got a ways to go. So, all right. And then, okay, so have you all seen Joan's Abide? Like, oh my gosh, I just love her. So this distressed inks, I've seen them. I just haven't used them before, but they were pretty amazing. And she did music, so she found a song. I wasn't really familiar with that song, which I maybe have to get familiar with that song. But hers is all about music. It was just amazing. And then she's got distressed ink flowers around it. So it's just a great job. So when you get yours done, post it. Love to see it. But there's my flowers. So, just having those in the back pocket. The thing about sketchnoting is that keeping your pen moving is important, because you don't know, because sometimes if your pen isn't moving and somebody says in the sermon or the speaker is saying something, it's like, ooh, we need to jump back in there. But if your pen is already moving, it's just so much easier to make that transition. So therefore, I think it's fine to doodle borders and patterns and all of those things just to keep your pen moving. I think that's one of the most important things. So there's that. And now we are ready for today's activity. So I'm going to use these here in a minute, but I'm probably going to, so here's all my hot mess. So, all right, so what I did, so this is so if you went on a nature walk, great. And if not, just grab a couple of look for small things around your house. So I have, oh, there it is. I have daisies. I'm very excited. So my daisies are back. And then, is this hosta leaf like the most gorgeous thing ever? So I just love the bicolored hosta leaf. And then this is actually a wild grapevine. So, so before the whole thing gets cut down, I just thought it was so interesting that the leaves, the bigger leaves don't have this, and then we have this. I just thought it was an interesting leaf. But before I get, so that's what I'm going to draw on my nature walk. So, but for now, abide with me. And I found a musical font. Okay. All right. Joan, I'm going to look up that hymn. I'm going to listen to it. Or you know what? Actually, I probably just need to ask my husband, because he is the hymn king. He just loves those old hymns. So, and then I did a nature walk in my junk drawer. Okay. And I just grabbed 4 small things. So okay. Remember, we're not creating art that we are going to frame or, post in an art contest. We are just learning to increase our visual language to help us with our thought processes and comprehension and retention. So that's why being visual is so helpful. It just helps our brain learn better, longer, stronger. Okay? Well, I kind of better, longer, stronger. I might I have to copyright that. All right. So anyway, but just to get the concept, so let's just start with these guys here. So here's this is what I did, is I just used this key just like that. And so I drew it in 15 seconds, I drew it in 30 seconds, and I drew it in a minute. And if you wanted to make it 2 minutes to make more detail, that's fine. But since I want to do this exercise a couple of times today, I just thought maybe we'll kind of keep it to 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and a minute. So I have, let's see. There we go. Nope, I can't remember my number, but I have a stopwatch on my phone. So, and we're going to just start in a second, and I'm going to time it 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and a minute, right? So if you want to draw along with me, that's fine, or you just want to watch me draw the first one. So, but with the first one, what we're going to do is we're just going to look at the basic shapes. So we have kind of a rectangle here, I've got a circle, and then another long rectangle. And so basically I'm just trying to get just the basic shapes out, and then with 30 seconds I can add a little more detail, and this is really what we're going for. And when we sketch notes, simple, 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 minor details. But sometimes they're telling the story and you're just like, okay, it's a great story and I'm listening, but I really don't want to draw the story. So that gives us the opportunity to do more detail down here. Just, I started shading and I kind of added a little depth to the key and that kind of thing. So it's what you have time for. You do what you have time for. So sometimes if they're giving you another point, you got to get this one on and you got to move on. But if they're just, telling the story about, okay, see, now that's going to bother me because I want that to be all finished. So something like that. So they're telling a story, then you have time to do this kind of thing. So, all right. So I'm going to take the key and I'm going to try the clothespin, right? So I'm going to put the clothespin over there, and so are you going to draw with me? You're going to draw with me, leave me comments. So I'm going to just put this over here so you guys can see everything. So I'm going to draw 3 boxes. I think maybe I'll do this twice, and then maybe we'll get on, then maybe I'll, all right. So there's my 15 seconds, 15, 30, 60. All right. So ready? Set. Oh, the pressure's on. Oh, okay. Start. Okay. So I have this, and then I have that, and this, and then I have this little curly thing here, and that, and then coming back down here, and oh, I did it in 12 seconds. Huh, 14 seconds, 22. Okay. So I don't know. Can you tell that that's okay, you can kind of tell. All right. But I'm not sure. I think maybe I need to make that clearer if I was going to make that a clothespin. All right. So let's reset. And now, what'd you guys think? Did anybody actually do that for 15 seconds? Okay. Watching, working. Okay. I'm drawing with you using my treasures. Yes. Oh, well, what kind of treasures, Lorraine? And then I'm actually working. So just watching. Okay. Shelly, that's totally fine. Okay. I won't tell anybody that you're watching during work. Okay. All right. All right, so let's try it again. So I'm going to start. I'm going to do it for 30 seconds. So now I can take a little bit more time. All right, so I'm just going to kind of draw the basic shapes. And then, so I've got this little coil going back down that way. And then I maybe could have picked something a little easier, but I didn't. So, and then this is kind of like that. I don't know. All right, so that's 30 seconds. So I'm not sure that that's much better. I maybe could have picked something better. This is, it's just difficult because of the angle. I wonder if I could keep it open like that. I don't know. So, oh, pretty good for 15 seconds. Thank you, Shelly. So, all right, now let's do it for a minute. So I'm going to reset, and then start. So, all right, I'm going to put it over there. And from my perspective, I'm actually maybe going to try and give it a little depth. So there's that. And there's that, and then that's going to be down like that, okay? And so I'm going to go up like that, and then, and if you wanted to do this for 2 minutes, that's totally fine, but I encourage you not to do it any longer than 2 minutes. This is rapid drawing. And so we have just kind of that, and then something like that. All right, oh, 42 seconds. And that's around, and that's up like that, and that's up like that, and then that's that, and then there. So, oh, it's coming up on 60 seconds. And time. Oh, time. There you go. Minute 20 seconds. So I don't know. All right, let's see. Now I want to keep drawing. So if I was going to do 2 minutes, I'd kind of keep drawing this here to kind of show some depth over on this side. Okay, to me that looks more like an alligator now. So, all right, I think maybe I should have stuck with the key as my first thing. So let's draw. How about this one? I don't know. I'm just, because I haven't pre-done this because I just wanted to be live. You know, and again, we are, it's not about the art. So to think about what kind of, so a clothespin keeps things together. So I'm always trying to, like, how can I relate that? So could I use that in the sermons? Keeping things together, hanging things, that kind of thing. So I'm not sure if I was going to put some paper at the end of it. I'm not sure. So, all right. Now I'd have to, like, close all that out. So, all right. So I'm going to reset. All right. So we're going to try the lip therapy Vaseline lip stuff. All right. Oh, great shading. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Oh, so Lorraine is drawing a hummingbird nest, a pineapple tree, and a rock with a sun and lizard. Okay. Awesome. Now, oh, so Julie's going to do a binder clip. So, all right. So let's try this one. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put that there. No, I'm going to, if I put that there. All right. Let's try that. All right. Okay. Time's on. Start. Here we go. Okay. So basically, I just basically have this long and it's got a rounded. So basically it's a, all right. So this is easy. This one's easy. So now I can just do a round cap, right? And then do this. Oh, stop. So that's 17 seconds. That's what 17 seconds get you. So, but you can kind of see. So if you needed a little more time, you could probably put the Vaseline in and, like, you know, do the little drop. Like Vaseline always has a little drop right there like that. All right. Okay. So reset. And we're going to start. And now we're doing 30 seconds. Okay. So again, so the basic shape is a rectangle with a rounded end. And so basically I probably should have, this should be a little more tapered here. So, all right. So there's that. So, and actually this is not the easiest thing to draw here. So, you know, I really kind of challenged myself today. So anyway, and then a big drop and stop. Stop. There we go. So, all right. Okay. So now we're going to try it 1 minute. Okay. So I'm not sure that's much of an improvement over that to that. So, all right. Okay. Now we're going to reset and start 1 minute. And then I'm going to get to actually work on so I'm going to taper this in a little bit. But you know what? Just the fact that I've drawn this 3 times tells me I'm learning each time, right? That's the whole point. So what if you got up and part of your morning routine was to just draw something for 30 seconds? 50, you know, I don't know. Would that be so crazy? I just was watching somebody draw, and they're like, "This is what I do every morning." I'm like, "Wow!" So, all right, so I'm at 30 seconds, and then maybe I'm just gonna draw a drop there, right? And then shading. Ooh, okay. So I see a little darkness here, and a little more on the side here. So kind of create some shading over there. So definitely, so when you're drawing fast, okay, we're not precise and we're not drawing great details and we're just trying to get it there. So I don't know. If I was sketchnoting, would you know that that was Vaseline? So stop. That was a minute. So I don't know. So this shape here, this is not easy. So all right. So now, how are y'all doing? All right. So now I'm actually going to use my nature walk, and I'm just going to use the stuff we got in nature. So the first thing I'm going to take the easy one first. And is that the most gorgeous hosta ever? So, all right, all right, so love that. So I know it can't, maybe like that. Can you guys, maybe that's better. I don't know. So I'm going to just draw it like that. All right, so 15 seconds. So hopefully I just get the leaf shape down in 15 seconds, right? And we're going to say reset. Okay, ready? Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to start. So basically I have a long leaf, and then I'm just going to, so its leaf is a basic leaf shape with a nice point to it, and it's totally fine if you go out of the lines, right? And then I can come in and, oh, stop. Stop. All right, that's all I got for 15 seconds. I just got the outline. So maybe we need to talk less and draw more. What do you think? So, all right. So, let's try it 30 seconds. So reset, start. So now I'm doing this. I'm going to draw fast, and draw fast again. And then I'm going to come in, and then I'm going to draw this in here. Kind of get this, and then maybe I can get some of these leaf lines going. I think that's about all I'm going to do. There's 27 seconds. So stop. So that's what you get. That's what you get for 30 seconds. All right. All right. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to resume. Oh, stop. Reset. Start. Okay. So I'm going to draw. All right. So it's such a long, and then, you know, and maybe since I've got a minute, I'm just going to do that. And then I actually almost think that, wow, what if I just did this? Just made it really big. All right. So, and then you can see how these leaves are. So just lovely lines like that. So if okay, I'm wasting time. I'm wasting time. Less talking, more drawing. Right? And then this is more like this, coming up like that. All right. All right. I can't wait to see what you all post and to see your drawing. It's like a hummingbird nest. So I actually thought I got some pictures. So stop. There's my minute. So, and I guess I could add kind of the holes for the bugs ate already. So anyway, I might even get my watercolor out and just add the colors. So there's that. All right, so the next one I am going to do is, actually I think I'm just going to do one leaf. One wilted leaf, actually. Like that. So that's not easy to draw. That's going to be like a challenge because it's a grape leaf, wild grape leaf. So, all right. Hang on. We still going? We're still going. Good. All right. So we're going to reset and start. So, okay, this is going to be, okay, so I'm just going to do like that and then, and oops. That's more like that on the side. Okay, this does, there we go. There, that sort of made it look like a leaf. Oh, stop. So that's what you get for 15 seconds. So basically, the 15 seconds, you're just trying to get, oh, you can't see my drawing. There we go. Sorry. Is that better? Okay. You know, oh, there's the big, so I just need to keep this up a little further. So, All right, so that's what you get for 15 seconds. You get an outline. So, all right, let's see how I do. Reset, start. So, all right, so, all right, I do that, and then just, so that's actually more like that. All right. So this, okay, maybe all right, not looking really good. So really, I'm not doing much better here. I can do a little more. So, okay, this is a pretty sad leaf. Okay, because it's a very difficult shape. Stop. So that's what you get for 30 seconds. Not much better. So, but you know what? The more I draw this leaf, I bet if I drew this leaf 10 or 15 times, which now I might have to challenge myself to actually do that, I'm going to conquer this leaf. Maybe I should try this leaf a different way. Maybe I should try drawing it this way. All right, reset. So one more time, and then we're going to get to the daisy and the verse, because I did a little pre-thinking about the verse. So, because the next thing we're going to do is take our item and then come up with a verse. So that got me thinking. So, all right. So here's, I get this, and then I get actually it's more like that. And I like drawing in pen because then it makes you, erasing is like, and then, and I'm going to, draw that line, and I'm going to erase it, and I'm going to draw that line, I'm going to erase it, and then you really never get anything done. And so the whole deal is, so, all right. Okay, I am going to master this leaf, and then I'm going to draw a bunch of grapes. Although the wild grapevines here in Missouri don't ever do grapes. All right, so, and I bet you it's going to take me a lot longer than a minute. So, but, so this has like that, and then we have little things coming kind of like that. So, all right, and I am at 56 seconds, so 58 seconds. All right, stop. There we go. So that's what you get for a minute. Not much better. So, but I chose something that's really hard. So, okay, and maybe someone with more artistic talent than me, but it's really not about artistic talent, is it? It's about getting her done. So there's that. So, all right, stay tuned. I'm going to do a whole page of those. Okay, and then we have, where's the next page? There's the next page. Now the last thing. So I am going to draw this daisy. Daisies are my mother's favorite flowers. So I always love the daisy. And so I am going to do 15 and 30, and then I had a brilliant idea to do a verse. And except I'm going to take more than a minute to do this verse. Oh, there's my flower. So I'm going to put the flower down. Actually, I'm going to hold the flower because I want to do the flower like that, like what you're seeing. That's what I want to do. So first, all right, there we go. Reset, start. Okie doke. So, 15 seconds. All right, stop. I'm going to reset. Okay, start. Okay, so we're going to do this, and then, all right, let's see what I can get done. And, oh, look at that, 8 seconds. All right, well, I got time for leaves now. All right, time for leaves, and stop. So that's what you get for 15 seconds. All right, so 30 seconds is, stop, reset, start. There we go. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, I love the, I can do a little more. And just like for sunflowers, the best thing to do is to do, to go around, like to do the 4 and then fill this in. And you can see these leaves are, oh, okay, it'd be nice if you could see what I'm seeing. Leaves are pointed. Okay, come on, stop talking. We gotta draw. We gotta draw like that. And then you can see you can come back in. Oh, stop. See, it's what I get for talking. So, like that. All right, but then I would fill in, so if I was not talking, and then you can come in and fill in more with just some more little V's to give your flower a little more fullness. And then if you wanted to add lines, you can do that. Okay, so now here's the verse. Okay, I know you're probably going to be surprised that I don't think there's any verses in the Bible about daisies. But I was thinking about a flower and just the whole concept of flowers. So I'm going to go to my screen capture. There we go. So I tried what the Bible say about daisies, but then I thought, oh, well, let's look and see what about verses. So what does the Bible say about flowers? And so there's the daisies, and here's anyway. And so just here's I think some metaphors like the flower. In fact, the one I really liked was do your best to present yourself to God. To be this beautiful flower that you present yourself to God. So I thought about that, but then I really got a vision for John 3:16. For God so loved the world that He gave His only Son. So, so just the beauty of the flower. So this is what I am going to come up with. So I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm going to kind of leave room. I'm going to write the verse last, but I'm just going to kind of use my pencil because I'm going to write it down. And again, we're not framing this, but it's just supposed to be such a lovely thing for your devotional time. So because I'm not going to time myself for this one. Just going to get her done. And I don't know where you guys are. I got to find you. There we go. There we are. Just make sure I don't miss any comments, that kind of thing. So okay, so here's my vision of, so I'm going to put the world in the center of the flower. So I'm going to draw a big circle for the center. And now I'm going to just draw, and you'll see that, like that one's a lot longer than that. So this first is a little bit shorter. And so again, so we have very long petals, right? And again, if you just do them like this, fill in your flower like that, it's going to be a lot easier to make it more, it's not going to be lopsided, and it's not going to be lumpy. And so so I'm just going to continue on. So anyway, so this will be the last thing we do because 2 of my children are here. I'm very excited about that. So my one son lives very close to Lorraine. So if I ever make it back out to California, Lorraine and I are going to meet. And she lives about an hour away from where my son works. My son works in construction. He's a project manager of he's working on a large water treatment plant out in California. And so, all right, see, that looks okay, but then, but it looks a little, but then we can start kind of coming in with a little V. So basically I'm doing a round V. And if you wanted to even do another layer, you could do another layer, like something like that. So, and then if you wanted to even, if you have a larger space, and again, see, like some of my flowers, they're not all perfect, right? Oh, I have an ant in this flower. Poor little ant. I don't know if he's going to make it back outside. So anyway, like I said, and then when my other son took off early and came over, and so hopefully even my other son will show up. But that would be very exciting. We do a little early Father's Day. So, although I haven't wrapped his present yet, so I'll tell you what I got him later. Okay, I doubt he'll write it. He'll actually ever watch this. So I got him a set of steak knives because our steak knives are pretty sad. It's like they're the cheap ones, and I had heard that you should, all right, Lorraine, Pampered Chef Girl, I have always heard you should never put your knives in the dishwasher because the detergent dulls things. Does anybody know if that's true? So, oh, Joan chose a lily, and so she's going to do Matthew 26:28. Perfect. All right. All right. So, anybody know about dulling knives? So, anyway, our steak knives are just pretty sad. So anyway, so there's my beginning of my flowers. And so I kind of went over the line so I could make this bolder or, like that, just to kind of give a little more interest and make it a little more bold. Just going to kind of use my pen to go around a couple of times. All right. And now I'm going to draw the world. So I'm working off the internet. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so Lorraine says yes. So don't put your sharp knives in the dishwasher because the detergent will dull them. That's what I heard. So now I have these nice new, I just bought a set of 4 because I wasn't sure what to buy. So we'll just have to see. All right, so there's my Baja of California, and then this is just the world view I always draw. Maybe I need a new world view. I know a lot of people like turn that down and just draw South America, or maybe I should just draw Australia. So, but then you've got Greenland, you got Iceland backwards, and then okay, so we're gonna do a little, and then the beginning of. All right, so there's my world. Okay. And so now I think I'm going to use a little bit bigger pen. So this is what is this? This is a Tombro, and I want to say it's called a Fukuyama brush pen. So I will leave the link to this. I think you get 2 of them for like $8, something like that. Don't quote me, something like that. So, but before I do For God So Loved the World, let's do a little, let me write out the verse. How about I do For God So Loved the World, and then at the bottom, He sent His only Son. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Did I do that right? I want to recount that. So that's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that should be the middle part for the top. So basically, we're going to find where the middle part is, and then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I did it right. 13. So we're going to start this way and then go. So we're going to letter this way and then go back that way. Okay? And we'll do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So half of that is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So His. So this all goes this way, and then I'll go that way. So, all right, and I'm just going to use a bigger, I'm just going to use really simple block lettering. In fact, since I have so much room, oh, there it is. Okay, I might redraw this. Okay, and then that way I can kind of keep my letters straight. So, all right. So, I'm just going to draw this a little closer to the flower, and then I'm going to come up and kind of draw something kind of parallel so I can keep my letters somewhat uniform. But again, they don't have to be perfect, right? This is just for your devotional journal. And then there's that and there's that. So there's half and half. So, okay, this might be ambitious. So, and this actually I can see that to get all my letters in, that's probably a little tall. So I probably need my letters to be a little smaller. So we're going to start with all right. So He so loved And again, and I may go back and embellish them later, but I just want to get the, all right. So there's that, and now I'm going to work backwards. So L, I'm just going to do the O and the L, and then and all right, I just made my 4s a little small, okay? And now, I want to make sure that I don't make the he smaller because I think he is really important. For he sent his only son. So, it's all right. All right. His only. And I'm going to make the son capital. So I tend to, everything that the time I write God or Jesus, whatever, I tend to capitalize it. And I know a lot of people don't, so I don't know if I'm right or I'm just being weird. I don't know. So, but that's what I tend to do. So I want to make sure that this H is capital. And then 10. Ooh. So we need a cent. So I have a T, and then I have an N, and then I have an E, and then I have an S, and I'm kind of running out of room, but so I'm going to just, oof. So probably should have, I'm going to do that, and then he sent his only son, and then I can just do John 3:16. And there you have it. I've gone on a nature walk. I found some cool things. I figured out how to do a verse with it. And so probably, I'm going to probably take some time and maybe color just this part in with blue and green. And if I wanted, I could draw the stem. But I'm going to, see, that just makes it, I got to use the Y for part of that. And daisies have a very long leaf like that. All right, so there you go. So now we know how to draw rapidly. So I really would encourage you, yes, to do this daily. And so thanks for watching, and see you next week. I think we have a scavenger hunt. We have some more fun things to do. And I can't leave yet. I have to tell you about these sketchniques. Oh, and you need my screen. You need to see my screen, see what I'm seeing. Okay. So I decided that maybe have a Zoom call, and I'm going to limit it to 10 people. And so we're going to do like another summer camp fun thing to do. And so the Zoom calls are going to be limited to 10 people for about an hour, but it may go longer. It's not going to be, it won't be any less than an hour for sure. But I figure with 10 people, then we can all work on this together. I can see what you're doing. I can give you some feedback. You can ask questions. And so the cost for that, because Zoom is not free, is $10. And so if you go to my Etsy shop, so if you went to blessings, if I could type, typing is not my good thing. Inks.com, right, there we go. There we go. Okay. How come it can't find me? Okay, I've never had it. Oh, because this is a little scary. There we go. Let's try that. All right, so, and of course we have the slowest internet ever today. So there's my blessings and my latest blog post. And if you just go over to the Etsy shop, if you want to sign up, there's Wednesday, June 17th at 7 p.m. and Thursday, June 25th at 7 p.m. And if those, I'm not going to record these. So, because if other people make comments, I kind of want to respect everybody's privacy. So I'm not going to record them. But if there's like another time of like, I should be doing this in the middle of the day, I'm like totally open to that. I was just kind of worried about people working. So anyway, shoot me an email or convo me in Etsy, whatever. And anyway, I would love it if you could join me. That would be huge. And anyway, any questions? And we get back to, there we go. All right. All right. So I think that's it. And so hopefully you will join me with the Sketchnique. And otherwise, I will see you here again here in 2 weeks. And we will do more fun summer camp stuff. So thanks so much. I really appreciate you hanging with me. And I will see you shortly. Or I'll see you soon. And go out and enjoy the day. Hope you're having have lovely weather wherever you are. See you later.